Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do an easy crease cut for hooded eyes. You never expected an eyeshadow like this on the hooded eyes. Special tip for hooded eyes people, make sure you pull your eyebrows up, pull your skin, so you could do as many color as possible on your hooded eyes. Yes, this is my beautiful caramel canvas. I'll be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Dip in the shade Ebony to sculpt the eyebrow. This is my first time using this product. I'll stencil the eyebrow first and I'll fill it in with the brow dip. Less is more when using this product. Excuse me, y'all, the camera is kind of not focused, so I'll have to speed it up. You didn't miss nothing. All I did was fill in the eyebrows. That's better. Now I'm using Too Faced concealer in the shade Mocha to sculpt the eyebrows. For the top of the eyebrows, I'm using her skin foundation NC50 by MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Fluid to sculpt the top of her eyebrows. I just love a sharp tail. Now to cover up the concealer, I'll be using black Opal stick in the shade Nutmeg. With this stick, you can also shade in the lid and also thin out the eyebrows if it's too big. As you can see, I am slightly thinning her eyebrows to match the other side. I use the same Nutmeg to help me cover up her concealer above the eyebrows, or her foundation above the eyebrows. Easy trick to make sure both eyebrows are equal in the inner corner is to blend both eyebrows towards each other, then wipe off a bit with your finger. Now I'll be using Benign Clown White as an eyeshadow base. With this base, I feel like it will help my eyeshadow pop and last longer. Now I'll be using Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions. I'm just using a regular crease brush and I'm just putting that color only in the crease and we'll swirl it all the way to the ends of the crease. Now I'm going to use this dark red color only to place it in the socket of the crease. I'm using a smaller crease brush and I'll place that only in the socket of the crease. Focus all the pressure only in the socket of the crease. Because her eyes are small, you will have to stretch her skin up to get that color exactly where you want it to be. Now it's all about getting that color into the socket of the crease so you can see it. Now I'm just blending the edges of the darker red with the lighter pink in the crease. Now I'll be using that soft peach color to blend the edges of the crease. Now I'll be using Makeup Evolution Concealer in the shade number 1 to cut her crease. I'm using my MAC Cosmetic 242 brush to help me cut the crease. It's easier to cut the crease with a flat concealer brush. Don't be scared to apply the concealer. Sometimes I have to fight it to look the way I want to look on the lid. After I'm done with the shape of the concealer, then I'll go back into using the same shade I used to create the shadow. I'm using a dark red, then I'll be using a light pink to blend out the lines of the outer corner of the concealer. Now I'm going to use the light pink, the lightest one in that palette, to fill in the concealer or the cut crease. Now I'll be using a small eyeshadow brush to place the lightest color in that palette in her crease cut. For any fallout on the ends of her eyes, just use the same brush that you used to create it to dust it off. Now, for eyeliner, I'll be using this new pencil from Tarte. Because her eyes are small, I have to stretch her skin so I could try my best to make a straight line. All the product that I'm using will be listed in the description box. I already placed some Charma wispy lash on it, de-wispy, some small one, but I noticed that one side of her crease cut is bigger than the other. So another way of fixing it is just going back with the same concealer that you used to create it and make it larger. Now I'm using concealer to sharpen up her eyeliner. Now I'm just using a 3D Mink lash that I just ordered online. Just a regular 3D Mink lash. Now I'll be using SMASHBOX Photo Finish Oil Primer. You're supposed to use like 3 drops all over your face and massage it throughout your face, and you should wait till it absorbs into your skin before you apply your foundation. She has dry skin, so this is our first time testing it out. So I'm gonna just let her sit for like probably 5 to 10 minutes before applying her foundation. Okay, now I'm going to be using Eyeliner Pro Concealer in the color orange to cover up her dark areas. Now next for her foundation, I'll be using Giorgio Armani in the shade number 10 as her foundation. This is my first time using an oil-based primer. If you see what I see, it looks like that oil primer is kind of breaking up the foundation. But I assume that you have to like work the foundation with the primer in together to get a smoother finish. But let's see what happens. For her concealer, I'll be using Faced Mocha. Now, if you guys know or been watching my channel, you know I love to use a brush to blend down my foundation and concealer. But today, I'm going to start using beauty blenders. I just ordered me a whole bunch. I know how to use it, but now I'm going to use it more often. Now to contour her, I'll be using MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Fluid NW 58. Now I'll be using a combination of my brush and this beauty blender to blend down this contour. Everybody have their own unique way of blending down their foundation, their contour, their concealer. So this is my way. So everyone is different. I ain't gonna lie, I be cheating. Sometimes if that concealer act like she don't want to blend down, I'ma add a little bit more foundation to help me blend her down. It's the same for the nose. If she act like she don't want to look small, you better add a little bit of foundation or product to make it look small. Next, I'll be using Benign Cosmetic Olive Sand to bake her. Olive Sand is an easier baking powder or setting powder for women of color. It's easier to blend down versus the banana powder, which you have to blend it down, or you will get a flashback if you take a picture. Next, I'm using MAC Cosmetic Skin Finisher in the shade Dark to set her face. Now it's time to dust off all the baking powder and get to the blush and eyeliner. All the product that I'm using will be listed in the description box. For the blush, I'm using my Juvia palette. She has some nice cheeks. I'm just brushing any area that I think it may be too much product. Now to line up her waterline, I'll be using MAC Cosmetic eye pencil called Fascinating, a white pencil. A white pencil eyeliner will help open your eyes even more, make it look a little bit larger. Now to line up her under eyes, I'll be using the same colors that I used in her eyeshadow to line up underneath her eyes, or smudge underneath her eyes. She has very watery eyes because she's not used to me being her eyes that long. So if you see the color get intense, it's because of her tears. Her eye drop tears are mixing in with the eyeshadow. An artist's biggest fear is to have teardrop on the makeup. That teardrop was a blessing to her bottom line eyeshadow because it helped it to pop. Now I'm going to be using Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray to set her face before I add some bronzer. Sometimes when you set the face, then add the bronzer, it will give it an extra pop. The bronzer that I'm using is from Juvia Place. I'll add that in the description box if you want to know the exact name. Now I'm using mascara only on the top of her lash. I don't want to bother her bottom lash because she's been tearing too much already. So I don't want to irritate her anymore. Next, I'll be using Chestnut Lip Pencil by MAC Cosmetic to line up her lips. Next, I'll be filling in her lips with Honey Love lipstick by MAC Cosmetics. This is one of my favorite lips to put on every girl because it's simple, easy, and quick. Just make sure you blend the lipstick and lip liner together. Yes, they say that I slap lipstick on very fast, but one thing for sure, I make sure blend it down. Last is Lord Cosmetic, and the lip color or lip gloss color is called Supermodel or Super Mannequin. That lip is popping. If you guys are feeling this look, please like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to comment and let me know what you think. I am so happy I got a mister again, Saturday again. After all, I guess we will be doing the bottom lashes. So I'll use a cardboard to catch any fallout when it comes to applying that mascara. Yes, the doll is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button. And please comment and let me know what you guys think. Thank you. Come again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button. Thank you again. I love you guys.